Yo, what's up? July 31st, 2021. Let's do it. Yes. Cast 94. Fun Saturdays, y'all. Yeah. Shout out to P. Happy birthday. Enjoy. Nice. Yeah. Ah. On my way to get my haircut. Okay, here it goes. So I was cutting my own hair and everything was going fine up until about 3 weeks ago. And I don't know what happened, but it was bad. It was bad. It was bad. So I had to wait and I had to wear a hat for like two weeks, like 2.5 weeks. So when I was on my way to go get my haircut, I looked really rough. And I was on my way to go get my haircut. And on the way, I knew it was that special time that you just know because this lady stopped me about a block away from the barber shop and actually offered me food. She offered me a hamburger in aluminum foil. And she was like, "Do you need something to eat, baby?" I was like, "No." That's when I sped up my pace to the barber a little bit quicker. And yeah. But I'm okay now. I feel a lot lighter. And the main reason why I wasn't going to the barber was because when the pandemic hit, I was cutting it myself. When the pandemic hit, I was hearing stories about people going to these barbershops catching COVID-19 and passing away and stuff like that. So I made an executive decision. I mean, it didn't take no guesswork, just cut it all off. Yo, I got some stories for y'all this fine, fine Saturday. What was it, like 75 degrees earlier? Loving it. What's first up? Who's first off with that? Yes. Burger King worker allegedly pulled gun on customers at drive-thru. Faces charges. First off, I am AJ. And let's recap. So far, what I've had an employee get their eye taken out with a rake at a fast food restaurant. I think that was McDonald's. Somebody pulled a gun on the employee because the fries had too much salt, which what do you expect if you're going to McDonald's? There was a restaurant, I think that was at a Chili's, where the girls had like a $70 bill and they jumped the waitress and took her tips and ran out on the bill, which is not funny. What else? Oh, there's so many of them. So, oh yeah. Oh, and the guy who had opiates at the drive-thru and it fell out of his pocket into some kid's Happy Meal. Yeah, yeah. So the things that's going on at fast food restaurants, I would probably have a weapon with me to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. God damn it. What did you say? Pull up to the window. Your order's ready right now. Yes. Let's find out what happened. A Burger King worker in Michigan allegedly pulled a gun on customers at a restaurant drive-thru and is now facing charges arising from the incident earlier this year. The employee has been identified as 24-year-old Dustin Rochello, who is accused of pulling the firearm on 3 customers in Livonia, Michigan on April 28 following a dispute about their payment method. Yeah. Don't worry. Just pull up to the window. We'll discuss your payment method when you get to the window. Don't worry about it. Just come on up. Police say Rochelle was working at the restaurant's drive-thru at 292 Mile. Okay, I don't know what that is. When he produced the handgun and pointed it at the customers who were in a car outside the drive-up window. You think it's sweet because this man is behind the window and you're talking that hot shit, and you don't know that some of these people, like, yeah, this guy probably been getting verbally assaulted for the whole time since he's been doing window service at this fast food restaurant, and you were the last straws, my friend. You were the last straw. The customers quickly drove away from the site shortly after the gun was produced. According to the Livonia Police Department, it was fun until he pulled out the strap on you. Nobody was injured, and the gun was not fired. He didn't want to hurt anybody. He just wanted to make understanding understood. Yeah. Livonia PD said on Facebook at the time of the incident, Rochelle was working the drive-thru when it is alleged he pointed a gun at 3 customers after a disagreement over the method of payment. And it's paper or plastic. What kind of disagreement can you possibly give the guy who's just trying to do his job and serve you the goddamn food? Rochelle fled the Burger King on foot and was subsequently located by officers nearby. A handgun was recovered from his backpack and he was arrested without incident. Yeah, he didn't want to hurt anybody. He was just tired. People get tired of shit, man. He waived his right to a preliminary exam and is due to appear in court for his arraignment on August 5th. Damn, that's a shame. How we can push people. Nobody ever sees the person doing the pushing. They only see the after effects when the person that's been getting pushed finally decides to push back. And that's all they see. And all of a sudden now, yeah. When he is why, Rochelle, okay, in the video, Rochelle tells police, you guys have got yourself a nice bus today. I'll tell you that. As police go to search his bag, Rochelle appears to tell him, you guys are about to have a field day with this one. What? When he is asked why, Rochelle replies, you guys are about to love these bags. The video then shows an officer finding a gun in one of the bags. What is he? Police share body cam footage of Rochelle's arrest. He could be seen wearing a shirt that features the Burger King mascot, the Burger King, on the back. Burger King gang, man. Y'all need to just go ahead and just start it up. People not taking y'all serious. Said he pulled the gun on him. So you think you're coming to get, he got a whopper for you. Yeah, I got a whopper for you right here. Come on. Now, what did you say about the payment? Next up, prosecutor shows a frustrated contractor. Footage. I'm sorry. Footage shows a frustrated contractor using an excavator to wreck a new apartment complex over unpaid work. As you should. I show up to work on time. I do whatever bullshit you ask me to jump through hoops and rings of fire and balance beach balls and catch fish with my mouth and do whatever this circus called employment calls for you to do. I want my fucking money when it's time to get paid. That's all I'm saying. That can't be too much to ask. Let's see what he did. And I'm looking at the pictures. Yeah. A contractor went on a rampage with the excavator because he believed he was owed money by the developer. Trust me, somebody that's believed, if you believe, mean there's a little bit, at least a little bit of doubt, a mustard seed of doubt that maybe you might be off a little bit, maybe it might be a mistake. But if you're gonna take an excavator to an apartment building, you're damn sure that somebody owes you some money, and lots of it. A video shows him smashing the terraces of a newly built apartment complex in Blumberg, Germany. This is Germany. The contractor caused around $600,000 worth of damage to the building. Yeah, it would have been way less than what you owed me, right? Now you got to, you see how things come around? You should have just paid me. A general contractor in Germany caused nearly $600,000 worth of damage to a luxury apartment complex because he believed the developer owed him around 5.8 million. Oh, so yeah, that 600,000 was just to get your attention. about the 6 million you fucking owe me. Oh yeah, yeah. An unnamed man, 47, went on a wrecking spree in Blumberg, Germany on Wednesday evening because he was frustrated due to unjustly held payments. Yeah, if he's a contractor and you owe him 5.8 million, he probably has employees that he has to pay, and he probably has to pay for a rental of the equipment that he's using, and he has shit out the wazoo. Yeah, footage from the incident shows the contractor using an excavator to smash the balconies of a 30-unit apartment building. I'm not mad at him. Whoa, holy smokes. Yeah, the video show he turned it down. He only stopped destroying the building because the excavator's hydraulic hose broke. He was going to take the whole thing down brick by brick. The man also damaged the building's garages where several gas containers were stored. Police cordoned off an area around the building because there was a possibility of damage due to the gas containers. The contract got out of the excavator and drove away from the scene before eventually turning himself into the police. Wow. Wow. See? Pay people, man. Pay people. These type of things happen. Delete that. Yo, that video was crazy. He was tearing that building down. Said the only reason he stopped is because his machine messed up. My non-alcoholic beverage this afternoon is Snapple, Snapple apple, which is pretty good when it's cold. But the best, the thing you gotta do when you get juice, you gotta get the juice. You gotta get it right before it starts to get ice in it. That's when it's the best. Here we go. A celebrity influencer scammed victims out of $24 million to fund his luxury lifestyle that he bragged about on Instagram. Stop telling on yourself. Fuck with my mic. Stop telling on yourself. That's a live by the sword, die by the sword type of scam because if you want to make money, you got to show it on social media. You got to show it on social media. You got to flash it. But the same way you're going to get caught is on social media. So yeah, it's a two-edged sword. Like you live by the sword, you die by the sword. But $24 million, I would love to know. Basically, you think you're making money. You're funding his lifestyle. Never will I ever. I'm not funding your fucking lifestyle. Yeah, yeah. And this is the scam though. This is the scam is that if you pay somebody to do this, if somebody's really official, they're going to teach you some type of skills. They're going to teach you how to fish, right? They're going to teach you how to fish. But the only way they teach you no skills, there's no box, there's no formulas, there's nothing to go by. When you pay this man, all you're doing is watch him live a better life than you are, thanks to you. And you still know nothing. You still know nothing more than when he decided to scam you in the first place. The scam is you do the same thing he's doing to you to other people. That's what he's teaching you to do is to not be you, but to be him. Hey, maybe that is a life lesson. Maybe that is a type of life coaching. A Nigerian influencer has pleaded guilty. Yo, no, people still trust Nigerians after they was like, I'm the prince of whatever. I'm the prince of Agrabah. And if you send me $10,000 so I can release my funds, I will send you 3 million in return. That's to say thank you for helping me. People still haven't learned from that. Rahman Abbas, aka Hush Puppy, built a $2.5 million following with his pictures of private jets and luxury cars. He scammed victims out of more than 24 million in total, according to court documents. A Nigerian influencer known for documenting his lavish lifestyle has pleaded guilty to charges of money laundering. Hush Puppy, whose real name is Ramon Abbas, accepted the charges in a U.S. court on April 20th, according to documents filed in California. The documents state that Abba scammed people out of more than $24 million in total. But hey, do they even get that money back? I don't even know if you really. I don't even know if you even get that money back because he didn't really steal it from him. You gave it up to him willingly. That gotta hurt more than anything. Is to hear that, well, like legally, you really just gave him money and just got nothing in return for it. But he didn't like, yeah, he didn't rob you. He didn't sneak into your check account. Like, no, he finessed you. He tricked you. I think that's what they say. I didn't steal from him. I tricked him. That's what they say. Uh, in one of Hush Puppy's schemes, he attempted to steal 1.1 million from a business person who wanted to finance a new school in Qatar. Yeah, I can help you get it done. Yeah, yeah. They remind me of the dude or Don't Be a Menace when he was passing collection plate around, passing collection plate. Yo, you can't trust these people, man. Yo, if it's too good to be true, like anybody can rent. You could rent a Lamborghini. You could rent a mansion. You could rent anything and make videos and go back home to your cot in the desert and walk 3 miles to get water from a well. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can do that. Like people don't believe that, but the influencer has been charged alongside two other people based in the U.S. and a further three believed to be in Africa with conspiracy to commit wire fraud, conspiracy to engage in money laundering, and aggravated identity theft. My saying was always, if you want to flip, you think you're going to flip money for me? Okay, that's fine. Come right here and do it. And we sit on the porch together. So when it doesn't work, I can stomp your ears together. Like, yeah, yeah. That's the only way I'm investing in any type of these fucking scams. That's the only way. Get this piece of scum off my page. It needs to be on Law and Order. I am the prince of some. Yeah, they send you a check in the mail with his face on it. The man got its own money, and the check don't even bounce. Like the check don't even bounce. The shit ends up like you just automatic. They just automatically owe money. Man got its own money. Send a picture of this man, all ashy in the background with flies on his face. Now that's rude. That's rude. Man, send him a gold coin, but when he looks at it, it's chocolate on the inside. More than a month jail for 15 years, which would be, hey, that would be more fitting to let you know you're a goddamn idiot if you think anybody in this world is gonna help make you rich before they get rich themselves, and even afterward. A Louisiana man who hid in a 15-year-old girl's bedroom for several weeks has been sentenced to 15 years in prison. First off, okay. Man who hid a girl's bedroom closet for more than a month, jail for 15 years. Okay, there's so many things wrong with just this top line, period. Because how, how, how? First off, as parents, and yes, I am definitely blaming parents on this one. I usually don't blame parents, but yeah, if they don't know, like, yeah, but this is this is beyond like belief. How can somebody be living in your daughter's bedroom in the closet for a whole month and you don't go in there not to clean up? You don't go in there not to nothing, not to not to check her computer, not to check her phone, not to wake her up for school, not to go and kiss her goodnight, not to ask if she's hungry, not to ask for dinner, not to ask for anything. And he's just in there for a month in the closet. You don't open the closet, nothing, and she's under your roof. Are you serious? This man could have woke up in the middle of the night and killed all of y'all in a month. in a month. A Louisiana man who hid in a 15-year-old girl's bedroom for several weeks has been sentenced to 15 years in prison Wednesday after pleading guilty to having sexual relations, there we go, with the minor, according to a statement issued by the local county sheriff's office. Jonathan Russmoyne was 36, was arrested by officers from the Hernando County Sheriff's Office on September 27th, 2020, after the parents of the unnamed teenager called the authorities to report finding an adult man hiding in their child's bedroom. You know what? It could have been longer than a month because of these people. Just so like, yeah, you're living with your head in the clouds. These type of things happen. People do these things. Check on your fucking children. According to the police, Ross Morton had been living in a storage space in a 15-year-old's bedroom for more than a month before he was more than a month. He was discovered at the family's home in Spring Hill, Hernando County, Florida, when he heard noises coming from the bedroom. Oh, God. Okay. Jonathan Ross Morton, if you're a 36-year-old single man, do you know that you don't have to live in a 15-year-old's bedroom closet? There are women who are more than willing to have you shack up with them for free while they go out to their hard jobs and earn their right for you to live under their roof for nothing. You're selling yourself short. You will get free reign of the whole house. The kids even go to school during the daytime, so you have the whole house to yourself. You don't have to lift a finger. You just make sure you're there when she gets home from a hard day's work to ask her to please make the bed so you can take a nap after a long day's of resting on the couch. You really haven't seen the bright side of things for your 36 years of age, sir. According to Ross Boyd told police that he drove from Louisiana to Florida several times that year to have sex with the girl. Oh my God. And nobody's catching this? Nobody's monitoring this shit? Is he like the one that slipped through the cracks? Whom he first met on a virtual reality social platform known as VR Chat, which enables users to create 3D avatars. There you go. Probably told the girl that he was 16 the whole time. She'd get him, he has a full beard and everything, and interact with others. The victim, referred to as her boyfriend, was talking to police and said that she initially told him she was 18 before I check these kids' internet activity, because there are sharks out there, and these type of predators know when nobody's paying attention to their children. They pick up on it. Ross Moyne confirmed that he had been living in the child storage space on and off since August 19th, 2020, explaining that he would hide in her closet before leaving it when her parents went to work. This is crazy. This is fucking nuts. He said that he had several sexual encounters with the girl inside I'm done. They kept the bedroom door closed and locked, and whenever someone came to the door, gave them an opportunity to run and hide in the closet and open up the door to where maybe she was changing. So get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. No, as a parent, this would have been, this would not have went on a day. This wouldn't even have happened in most common sense thinking households. That why is your room door always closed every time I come to the door? Why? Every time you're hiding something. Following his arrest, Ross Moyne was charged with 4 counts of lewd and lascivious behavior with the victim between the ages of 12 and 16. I guess that's the charge. Obscene communication, definitely, and traveling to meet after using a computer to lure a child. Ross Moyne will have to report as a sexual offender. Yes, thank you. For the rest of his life, yes, for the rest of his life, and serve 10 years of sex offender probation upon his release, in addition to the 15 years in prison, according to the Hernando County Sheriff's Office statement. And I hope he meets a 85-year-old online and he has to hide him under his bed while he takes advantage of him for a month. That's just role reversal. Oh my God. check on your children's internet activity. These people, they have a sixth sense. They have a sixth sense. They understand when they understand when their parents are not paying attention. They understand when these kids are not being monitored or paying attention, and vice versa. Also, these kids get a certain age and they also test the boundaries so they know what they can get away with. They know how to like and they don't know how dangerous it is. They know they know when the parents aren't paying attention also, and that opens up a door for dangerous activity. Like it could have been much worse. That man could have woke up in the middle of the night and just hurt everybody in the whole house. Delete that. This is my last story. How we doing on time? 26 minutes. Right and tight. F dash 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 UPS. You know what it means. Delivery driver who punched customer fired over offensive text. I think we should hear this man out. A Canadian UPS driver lost an arbitration ruling to be reinstated as an employee at the company after he was fired when he sent an offensive text to a coworker on the evening before a hearing about him punching a customer. Driver Brian Trackle, 39, who had been working for UPS in the city of Kelowna in the province of British Columbia, Canada, allegedly punched a female customer on May 13th, 2020, when he delivered packages to her outside of the Pharmasafe store where she worked. Oh my God. A disagreement, which was, and it's not funny, him punching a woman or punching anybody and he's just supposed to be doing his job. A disagreement which was caught on a surveillance camera at the store started between Trackle and the employee about whether he had to accept packages from her that she wanted to return, according to the labor dispute documents about the case. Trackle was then shown in the footage pushing the woman, who the documents described as slight, I guess she's small, and about 60 years old, come on, man, causing her to stumble. She then attempted to punch him before he responded. She went back and tried to, good for you, ma'am. Yeah, don't let him push you around. And she then attempted to punch him before he responded and proceeded to punch her in the face. Wow. With some force. Yeah, with some force. Wow. Was it that serious? He then grabbed her by the arms and the pair continued to argue before Trackle left in his vehicle. What did he? He just punched her in the face and yoked her up? Why? During the subsequent investigation by UPS into Trackle, the 39-year-old was asked what he would have done differently if he was in the situation again. And he said, I would have did it a goddamn again. Put me in front of her right now if you want to see what I would do. No, he didn't say that. She was asking for it. With him replying that he would have grabbed her wrist and yelled into the store. First off, he wasn't supposed to grab her, period. That this woman is crazy, and for someone to come and get her, I really doubt that he would have did that. He's saying what they want to hear so he can keep his job, I bet you. Trackle then said that these days, due to the hashtag #MeToo movement, the woman is always right, that's a cop-out, and the man is always a monster. It's 50-50. It gets blurred. During the meeting, in my opinion, it gets blurred. During the meeting that concluded that he would be terminated from his employment with UPS after he filed a grievance with the Teamsters Union, Trackle was reinstated to his role and was instead given a time-served suspension of a month. Oh, he beat the system. However, that night before July 16, 2020, it was a meeting the night before. Trackle's firing was overturned. They're going to overturn it at the meeting. He sent a text message to a coworker that included a picture of him wearing a FedEx uniform, captioned, "Fuck UPS." He sent a group text. He sent a text to a coworker wearing a FedEx shirt at the bottom said, fuck UPS. Trackle also sent the photo to 3 other UPS drivers and told one of them that he was thinking of taking a leave of absence from the company that he described as toxic. Screenshots of the picture and the messengers were sent to UPS management. Okay, so you're going to tell on him. Wow, you're going to tell on him. You're going to run it up the flagpole. What type of brownie points did you get for telling management on him about that? Because BC division manager Roy Baines told what? Screenshots of the picture and the messages were sent to UPS management, causing British Columbia division manager Roy Baines to email the Kelowna supervisor. I did not know this before I had the meeting yesterday. I reinstated him, but is there a way to cancel the reinstatement? No, he's in there. He's in there. That's how he feels. As long as he don't put his hands on nobody until he goes, he should be able to work. UPS then terminated Trackle's reinstatement. It went public. It went public. If this was still in house, they probably would have let him work until either they found a reason to fire him. Yeah, calling the case conceptually odd. It is. It's conceptually fucking hilarious. As an arbitrator was forced to rule on whether he should be terminated for dishonesty and not the you put him on the honesty rule that he said, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done this. And I would have done things different if I had the chance to. See, that's the problem with you, Canada. You thought he wasn't lying? You thought he really turned over a new leaf and he really felt bad for hurting that lady? He would have did it again. Put him on the same route and see him do it again. If he lied, I find he lied about being remorseful so that he could convince Mr. Baines to give him his job back. Geez, nothing gets past you. Candola added, I am persuaded that a viable employment relationship based on honesty and trust is no longer possible. No, it is not. And that discharge was not an excessive response. No, it wasn't. You were supposed to have got rid of him. You were supposed to have got rid of him immediately upon hearing that see, he got a union, but still, he put his hands on a customer. For what? On an elderly customer. I'm sorry, I won't do it no more. Yeah, if that got me through half the shit, if that was a way for me to get through half the shit that I did and got in trouble for, I would be probably living like that dude from Nigeria with $24 million. No, we want people to be honest, but that's just what we want. True. That's it. That's crazy. That is wild. So, with that being said, I'm going to wrap this up. If you fucks with the show, if you fucks with the show, find me on Anchor or Spotify over about 120 episodes of me. uh, find me on Twitter at Rise and Shine, RYEZSHYNE, or Halfcast AJ, HALFCAST my Instagram is Taco Meat 05, TACOMEAT 05. And or you can just hit me right here on Facebook at Avery Johnson. That being said, I love you guys. It's been fun. I'll talk to you very soon. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Adios.